This is the LC Youth Drive Home Recap. Tonight at LC Youth, we continued this series called Anarchy. And we started by talking about, we all have probably known somebody who needed to be in control. And you think about what happens when that person's authority is confronted. And a lot of times when they have a need to be in control, they really fight back when their authority is confronted. But when you run into somebody who genuinely has authority to take care of a situation and somebody kind of butts up against or threatens that authority, that person generally stays calm because they really know who's in control. And tonight we looked at a story in the life of Jesus in Mark chapter 4. Mark tells us that Jesus was with his disciples, that he was teaching near the Sea of Galilee, and he said, we've got to go across the lake. So you think about the makeup of the disciples. Most of them were seasoned fishermen. They had been around the Sea of Galilee most of their lives. And in the middle of this crossing of the sea, a storm comes up and Jesus' disciples really start getting nervous. They start getting scared, and Jesus is just calm as can be, napping. And they go to him and say, Lord, don't you care? We're about to go under. The sea's going to take us. And it says that Jesus gets up and he rebukes the wind and the sea. And he says this, be quiet, calm down. Jesus says, be quiet, calm down. And the storm quits. In the middle of all this chaos, Jesus speaks that word of authority, and even nature has to submit. And the big idea we talked about this, in our world of chaos, in our world of anarchy, there are so many forces at work around us, but the reality that we have to settle in our hearts is that Jesus' authority is never threatened. That is so comforting to know, that we know that no matter what happens in our world, no matter who's in charge, no matter what's going on, the Word of God says that one day He will make all things new. And one day every knee will bow and every tongue will confess that Jesus Christ is Lord, to the glory of the Father. And so we can rest in this truth. Jesus is in control, His authority is never threatened, and we can securely place our lives in His hands. And I pray that you will learn to do that more and more this week. Have a great week. Love you guys. We'll see you soon.